Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about a serious topic. Basically, I'm going to be talking about society of today and how fucked up it is. I normally wouldn't make a video like this, wouldn't make just a chatty kind of video, just kind of going off of what's been going on around YouTube, what's been going around on social media. I don't know how to react to it. I don't know how it ever came this way. I was always very disconnected from social media growing up. Basically, how I describe it is I was somebody that was trying to fit in but couldn't. And so what I tried to do was fit in with people that I didn't really exactly have any similarity to. And yeah, I know a lot of girls go through that kind of a stage in their life, but it was very difficult for me. It was very difficult for me to make friends, especially through social media. A lot of people make friends through social media very easily, and it was very hard for me to find myself. Now, in today's society, it's almost like everyone is the same. Everyone has the same opinion. Everyone has the same look. Everyone is the same. No one is different. No one is branching out. It's like everyone has the same fashion style. Everyone has the same thought process. And nobody wants to be different from anyone else. It seems like everyone's just the same. And if you're not the same as them, it's very difficult to even be just to fit in with anybody. And the problem is that you don't have to fit in with people, and you don't have to be like everybody else. Popularity is literally just a word. It's not really something that I believe in. Like, you're letting other people's opinions take over your life, and you're looking down upon people that are literally all human. Everyone is human. There isn't a problem with disliking somebody, but there is a problem with disliking somebody because their hair is too long, or, their makeup is just wacky. I mean, I used to be that type of a person because I didn't know who else to be, and it's very difficult to fit in these days. And I was always very weird. I was always very loud. I was always called very annoying. I never fit in with anybody. Not a lot of people listened to me growing up, even though I thought I had a good opinion on something or a good information on something, and it was never my time to shine growing up. Today, for me, I am a lot better of a person. I'm a lot happier than I used to be. I've accomplished things that I never thought I would. I have great friends. My friends are like my family. I can tell my friends anything. But back then, I thought I could tell anybody anything because I've always been a very open person. But back then, literally 4 years ago, not even, 2 years ago, when I was a freshman in high school, I opened up to people, but it wasn't the right people to open up to, and a lot of my stuff got passed around school, and yeah, so I never knew how to take that. But genuinely, people shouldn't judge others. And where I'm going with this also is basically in society there's problems. There's problems with people on YouTube. There's problems with people on any social media. And that could just be self-esteem issues. That could be, problems growing up. Obviously, for example, everyone's talking about this. Jake Paul, the whole issue with him and how, he got canceled from Disney because I don't know why, because he sucks. I know I just said not to judge, but there could be something very little or very big going on with him, or he could just be a douchebag. You know, I don't support him. I never have. He's just not a type of person I fuck with. You know, I wonder why this is happening. Obviously, this is all happening for a reason. Maybe he's going to be making an album soon. Maybe he's going to be making, you know, he just wants publicity for whatever the hell he's doing. Possibly, it could just be because that's who he thinks he is. Yeah, I've never seen Teen 10 as real people. I didn't even really know who Teen 10 was until a couple months ago, when the whole Alyssa and Jake issue was happening. I think that's her name. And the whole Logan issues. I heard all about it on social media, which is just strange, because you think if you had a feud with your brother, or if you had a feud with your girlfriend, you would keep it at a minimum, like drama, especially on YouTube. But people are so childish these days, and they put all of their shit on social media, all of their problems, and they make clickbaity videos so people can view them and get more revenue and get money, basically. Then it turns into a big problem, and money isn't everything. Like, it sadly basically is, but it doesn't mean you have to put your whole fucking life at risk of, people going to Jake Paul's house because they know his location, they know where his address is. You can Google it. Like, you shouldn't have to put your whole life at risk because of money and because of YouTube. Also, you shouldn't put your whole relationship on social media. I mean, I understand a lot of YouTubers do that, and that's fine. It's just whenever it gets to the point where you're making videos saying, like, he broke up with me or she broke up with me, some clickbaity ass title. And I get some as a joke, I know, some are funny, but, there's just certain type of YouTubers that are just so, disgusting because they want money. And they took advantage that YouTube made it so where YouTube can be a job. And it has never been fair, to the people that have been making videos for years, not because they, want the money. And even before it was even that way, people were still making videos, and it was never like everybody wanted money. I understand you have to make a living if this is your only job. That's how it works for a lot of people, but some people are literally doing this on the side and doing so many other things to make money off of YouTube. And it's just fucked up. Society and social media is so fucked up. Even on Instagram, I hate the explore page because I see the same 5 things repeated all over my explore page. I try not to go on Instagram anymore. Instagram used to be such a fun place. I mean, back when I was 13 years old, I used to get bullied on Instagram. I used to get bullied on, if you know what this is, Ask FM. Basically, people could ask anonymous questions and you could answer them. And a lot of people would bully me on there. YouTube has gotten worse. Twitter has always been bad. Instagram has gotten a lot worse in the past couple years. Snapchat is, I guess it's alright. Not really the best. Sometimes I just feel like turning off my phone and not talking to anyone. That's just how it is. Technology has blown up so quickly, and society has been so fucked up in the head that everyone wants to be different, but everyone wants to be the same. People like me understand that society is so fucked up, and like society has always been fucked up. I just can't stand looking at my phone 24/7. I used to have friends that couldn't go anywhere without their phone, couldn't live without their phone. One YouTuber I really like, and it's obviously an art project. I love art, I love music, I love anything that can show something in a certain way that people sometimes won't understand, is Poppy. She is a YouTuber that makes art, and Titanic St. Clair is her director. And they make art on YouTube. Some of it doesn't make very much sense. That's how art is. It's interpreted in their mind, and you think about it however you want. But in my opinion, Poppy is somebody that is like a fake pop star that started off a very genuine person and then faded into somebody that has only been viewed as a pop star. And it's sad. It's not really sad. It shows actually a lot of truth in today's society with music, especially about how, all kinds of stuff. Like, I'll put a link in the description of her channel. You've probably already heard about it. She's blown up in the past couple of months. She's a very interesting artist. There's interviews of Titanic St. Clair talking about a little bit about what it means, and it's basically just art. People are thinking she's in a cult. It's not true. Yeah, so basically my point is that society is really fucked up in the head, and I am a 17-year-old girl. I haven't even seen half of it. I don't even know what half of society means, or even social media. I've learned from my own experiences only, and seeing things on social media that are just disgusting. Like I said, I've been bullied since I was young. I know why people act a certain way, even if that isn't the truth. I rather interpret it than just assume that they're idiots and they have no life. I see why this is all happening, but at the same time, I don't understand now. Why is now the time to have such a terrible society and following, and just a lot of things are not going right, and people are thinking, oh, it's the end of the world, blah blah blah, this is just showing the end. Well, even if it was the end of the world, we're just gonna accept that life sucks and accept that social media is all around us, but we can't really hide it unless we delete it. And I mean, I would love to delete all my social media, but I really like Instagram because I love photography and I love seeing other people's interpretations of art and playing music. I literally barely follow anyone on Instagram. I think I follow 100 people. Then, on Snapchat, barely follow anyone. Stories are just weird. I don't really like stories very much. Very rarely post on social media like that. And Twitter, I deleted Twitter a while ago. Always got bullied on there too. Yeah. Let's just stop, communicate with people. Love people in front of you, because this is today's world. This is today, and tomorrow isn't always promised. And it's always better to look at people in a positive way and not even if you don't know their past, even if you don't know them very well, treat them with respect. And that has always been my moral, and I always care about people. I always care about people in any way. I like to listen to people. Yeah, it's a sad world, but we can make it better if everyone puts effort in. So let's do it. Sorry if this video was long. Sorry if this video was boring to some. I know this is not something like I would normally make, but like, come on. This is very, very obnoxious and old, and I want to see a change starting right now.